people are responding to it in ways that I really didn't expect. I mean, people are really not only embracing it and saying some really you know complimentary things about the album and its content, and people are buying the album at a rate that, even though it's a free download, people are actually wanting to spend money on the project, and the fact that people are doing that even when they don't have to is kind of really touching. You know what I'm saying? That I'm getting the level of support that I'm getting. I think one of the reasons people are supporting my project in the way that they are is because one, I think they like the music. I mean, I feel like I put a good project together, focused project together. But also too, I think it's because when people realize that I do more than just rap music, you know what I'm saying? That I'm in my community, working with young people in my community, that I'm, on the showing up a lot of times in these struggles, when needed or called or asked. And so I think people appreciate that I'm not just a conscious artist, but I'm also somebody that tries to use, my skills, my talents, my gifts to help push a movement forward for the liberation of our people. Black is back, and we're at a time in our, in this movement right now where we're really embracing blackness in a very real way and pushing back on anti-blackness in a very real way. It seemed like, it wasn't that long ago we were kind of like, are we African American? Are we, you know what I'm saying? And it's like now we're like, no, we're black, and we're embracing our blackness in a very real way. And then we're in the midst of a movement for the liberation of our people, you know what I'm saying? And so I just thought it fit hand in hand in terms of us embracing blackness, us fighting all over this country and really all over the world for, our liberation. We're particularly, in this country on the first lines, affirming our humanity and fighting for our liberation, our freedom. And so I felt like it would be a good companion piece to this movement that's happening right now. Theology is like, it's like, what's the belief system? So like, what encompasses our liberation, black liberation? And so, on the album, I talk about, not just black liberation, but I also talk about, black women who have been at the forefront of our movement historically, but also today at a very, very important rate. I talk about our children, our babies. I talk about, these other aspects of our community. And, so to me, it's kind of like, what thoughts, what ideas, what beliefs incorporate, black liberation, which is why I call it Black Liberation Theology. I wanted to reaffirm our right as black people to defend ourselves. And this is really my pushback to this idea that, like, whenever violence happens upon us, whenever black people are brutalized, or when Dylan Roof goes into a church in Charleston, South Carolina and cold-bloodedly murders 9 people, the first thing you're asking us as black people, are we going to be peaceful? And I just feel like, we have every right to defend ourselves like any other group of people. You didn't go to Paris and France, and when those terrorists attacked France, you didn't turn around and say, France, you're going to be peaceful? So why can't we as black people, why when we get killed or beat down or brutalized, is there some type of onus on us to be peaceful? No, we have the right to defend ourselves. Malcolm X said the first law of nature is self-preservation. We have the right to live. And so if living means that we have to fight back, if living means that if somebody's shooting at us, we have to shoot back, then that's our God-given right. I'm not going to allow you to peacefully kill me. I'm going to fight for my right to live, and I'm going to fight for my family's right and my people's right.